Kabalo baka mami nga si Rizal gidakop sa mga Espanyol tungod sa pan. Tungod siya sa selfie. Sige.
May man.
Basta.
May man.
Basta. Alright, good morning. Today is a holiday and pupunta kami ngayon ng beach. Since today is a National Heroes Day, let's talk about heroes. Let's talk about national heroes. But before that, bibili muna kami ng isda for kinilaw. Kinilaw sauce and malasugi. Alright. Nasa kami. Sorry, kaya nga lang ito?
Malasugi sir, nara sir.
Kuhan kilo?
For 14. 160 mo na sir, for 40 lang.
Okay, 40. Tapos sa pilang sauce, 1 for 1 kilo.
1 kilo, 1 half.
1 kilo nga sauce.
80.
Alright.
Sa kilo na sauce.
We're done here. So, alcohol sa amin. Hindi kami nakadala ng alcohol. I need to speak in Filipino. I need to speak in Filipino because I may have viewers na hindi makakaintindi ng Bisaya.
How many viewers do you have?
191. Patak kabalo. Sure. Safe naman siguro yung isda dito. At saka yung sauce for kilawin. Okay, tuyok man ta. Here's one of our heroes, Loser. So our destination for today is beach, Kaasinan Beach in Cabatbaran City. It's one of the best beaches here in Agusan del Norte. Now, disclaimer nga pala, in our topic for today, I'm not saying that I'll be 100% true or 100 ang sinasabi ko ay 100% fact. Because I don't have a notes here. Of course, I'm driving and I can't watch notes, and I may be wrong in some information, like especially dates, no? Na 7-Eleven diha. O dito na tayo sa Cabatbaran. Ay, katugon man ko. Layo na kayong Cabatbaran. Alright. I have a former student here. Shout out. Alright, sige. Thank you. Alright, so we're here in 7-Eleven ba? Wala man sila hot coffee, so kape ko na lang sa, again, kape ko. Kape ko. Baka naman. Alright, so we're done drinking coffee. Let's go to Kaasinan Beach, Cabatbaran City. So let's talk about first Jose Rizal. Rizal is regarded as the national hero of the Philippines. It's like he's the top one. It's like a supreme being in all the national heroes here in Philippines, because of his contributions. In the formative years of Rizal, he was inspired by his kuya Pasiano, because Pasiano was a friend of Father Burgos, yung sa Gumborza. He even saw the execution of Gumborza. Because of that, he shared a lot to Rizal. Nagkikipagkwentuhan siya kay Rizal and about Father Burgos and the execution and how harsh are the Spaniards. That's why si Rizal namulat na even when he was young. And because of the experiences also of Rizal sa mga Dominicans, dahil harsh kasi yung mga Dominican friars sa kanilang family, When Rizal was studying in UST, University of Santo Tomas, he was thinking na kulang kasi kulang yung hindi magagamit yung full potential na. For example, meron silang microscope sa school but they cannot use it. For your eyes only ang microscope, literally. So it's a problem. So that's why Rizal decided that what if punta siya sa Europe at doon mag-aral, just like other ilustrados, wealthy and highly educated Filipinos. Yun, ilustrados. Yung goal talaga ni Rizal kung bakit nandun siya sa Europe para mag-aral is to become an ophthalmologist. Dahil may sakit sa mata yung nanay niya. Rizal was amazed, really amazed in Europe at that time because he thought, and he realized, wow, yung mga tao dito mas may freedom kaysa sa Pilipinas. Uy, unsa man si kuya nagtakilid ba yun? As the time goes on, he made friends, Filipino friends there. Yung mga wealthy and highly educated Filipinos din like Mariano Ponce. Nandun din si si Del Pilar, si Lopez Haina. So madami siya nakilala ng mga Filipinos and binuo nila ang propaganda movement. Okay. Now in the propaganda movement, they wrote a lot of satires against the Spaniards. Sumulat sila kung ano ang katotohanan sa Pilipinas. Rizal wrote also the two great novels, the Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. So because of those books, he became famous instantly in Philippines. Because those books were very amazing. It was very, very controversial. Now, let's go to Andres Bonifacio. Now, Andres Bonifacio is just a simple man. He was not really poor, but not like Rizal. Hindi siya rich like Rizal. He idolized Rizal. He read the two great novels of Rizal, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. He also read the history of the French Revolution. Now, just like Rizal, he also read books. So, mulat si woke kung karon pa, woke si Andres Bonifacio. Personally, hindi kilala ni Rizal si Andres Bonifacio. So they just met when Rizal went home in Philippines on July 3, 1892, when he founded the La Liga Filipina. So doon sila first nagkakilala ni Bonifacio, and Bonifacio fell in love. Yeah, fell in love. Because he idolized Rizal. Because of that, La Liga Filipina, nagalit yung mga Espanyol. So Rizal was arrested on July 6, 3 days after, on July 6, 1892. By July 7, 1893, he was deported to Dapitan. Because of that, nagalit si Andres Bonifacio. So tinawag nyo yung ibang Filipinos that they should do something for Rizal. So he founded on July 7, 1892 the Katipunan, kataas-taasang kagalang-galangan ng katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. Okay. Rizal nasa Dapitan. Meaning, si Rizal wala siyang idea na may katipunan na nagaganap, pero ng secret society sa Luzon. Because he was in Dapitan, in Mindanao, in an island. Let's make this clear. Now, Rizal is a propagandist. He's against with armed revolution. He's against with armed conflict. But he wrote books that inspired an armed conflict. He wrote books that inspired people like Andres Bonifacio. Andres Bonifacio realized and believed that the Spaniards will not listen to them. Hindi nakikinig ang mga Espanyol sa mga Filipinos kung gagamit lang tayo ng salita at words. Dapat may armed conflict. That's the belief of Andres Bonifacio. But Rizal is different. Rizal is against with the revolution, because for Rizal, hindi pa tayo ready. At gusto ni Rizal na maging province tayo ng Spain, Mother Spain. So when Rizal was in Dapitan, there's a revolution brewing in Luzon. Gaway-away pa yung mga katipuneros kung anong gagawin. So si Andres Bonifacio decided na pupunta sila, may pupunta kay Rizal to ask for parang advice. So Andres Bonifacio ordered Dr. Pio Valenzuela to talk Rizal in Dapitan. So when Dr. Pio Valenzuela and Rizal talk about revolution, Rizal was furious actually, because he was against the revolution. Sabi niya, ilaw pa ang revolusyon, maraming mamamatay if you will continue your plan. So I don't know the reason of Rizal. Siyempre hindi natin mababasa yung hindi natin mababasa kung ano talaga yung gusto ng tao. Okay? And I think he was very afraid. So he wrote his best friend, a German friend, si Blumentritt, ano ang gagawin niya. Blumentritt replied to him na may nagaganap na revolution also in Cuba. So Rizal decided to become a doctor in the revolution of Cuba. Now in Cuba at this time pala, ang Cuba pala ay under din ng Spain, just like in Philippines, under ng Spain. And may revolution ding nagaganap doon. So gusto ni Rizal mag-serve as a doctor in Cuba, not here in Philippines. Let's go with the Philippine Revolution of 1896. Ang revolution in 1896 is actually accidental because may traidor sa Katipunan. May nagsumbong kay Father Mariano Hill, tapos si Father Mariano Hill, he reported it to the Spanish government. And when the Spanish government searched the houses, they found a newspaper that connected to the Katipunan. So immediately Governor General Blanco ordered a martial law. Sige, revolusyon na lang tayo, huli na tayo magrevolusyon na lang tayo. August 19, 1896. The question, where was Rizal in the revolution? Nasaan si Rizal? Diba yung kanina sinabi ko, papunta siya ng Cuba because he want to serve as a doctor there. Rizal, I've read something from a UP professor before. But I did not read this one in a book, so it's from his research, an article. According to him, Rizal, when the revolution erupted on 1896, Rizal was actually in port of Manila. He was in Manila. Nasa barko siya papuntang Spain. And there are Katipuneros who went to the barko kung nasan si Rizal. But Rizal refused to go down because ayaw nga niya ng revolution. Nasa kabadbaran na tayo at hindi pa tayo tapos. Now let's make this fast. Now revolution, Rizal was executed on December 30, 1896. Sir, is it true na Rizal died because of his selfie? Actually, it's a selfie. It's a photo of Rizal, no? It's a picture of Rizal. Now, again, Rizal, the Katipuneros idolize Rizal. Because of Rizal, there's Katipunan. And because they idolize Rizal, syempre, in their hideouts, mayroong picture ni Rizal. So when the Spaniards search the hideouts of the Katipuneros, nandun yung picture ni Rizal. So they concluded, in the trial of Rizal, they concluded that Rizal is the leader of Katipunan. Dahil na-picture si Rizal siguro selfie si Rizal, no? Siguro selfie ni Rizal na dito. What if buhay si Rizal ngayon? Siguro motovlogger din yun. What a car. Nice car, Mercedes-Benz. Ano si Rizal? So there's Bonifacio na lang sa Katipunan. Now fast forward, enter Emilio Aguinaldo. No? Emilio Aguinaldo was a famous Katipunero. He was General Myong. He was famous in Cavite. When Aguinaldo entered the scene, meron ng faction ang Katipuneros, into Magdiwang and the Magdalo. Sir, diba si Emilio Aguinaldo yung pumatay kay Andres Bonifacio? Yes, Emilio Aguinaldo ordered the execution of Andres Bonifacio. Now there was a CP. They don't want Andres Bonifacio to lead the Katipunan anymore. Pero because kanin ko ang Katipunan kasi meron ng mga elite, no? And they think that Andres Bonifacio should not lead them dahil wala daw siyang pinag-aralan, and he's parang yung street guy, yung parang gusto lang ng gulo, ganon. So in the Tejeros Convention, may isang, I forgot the name of that guy, who said hindi dapat si Bonifacio ang maging leader ng Katipunan dahil wala siyang pinag-aralan. Bonifacio got angry and got his pistol, tinutok niya doon sa tao, and doon na-realize ng mga tao and other Katipuneros that Bonifacio was really harsh. So doon na blacklisted si Andres Bonifacio. Malapit na tayo sa kaasinan, hindi pa ako tapos. Andres Bonifacio was executed on May 10, 1897. Yes, 1897. So si Emilio Aguinaldo na lang. Now si Emilio Aguinaldo was actually one of the greatest, ika nga, no? But you know, there's a saying, you either die a hero or live longer. Ano ba yun? Si Harvey Dent? You either die a hero or you live longer and see yourself become a villain. Something like that. So ganyan ang nangyari kay Emilio Aguinaldo. Now, Emilio Aguinaldo, actually, hindi lang si Emilio Aguinaldo ang may sala, quote-unquote sala, of the execution of Andres Bonifacio and Antonio Luna. Marami din kasi mga Filipinos na bumubulong kay Aguinaldo na kailangan silang mamatay. So the Philippine history, the Philippine history at that time, in the Spanish and the early time of the American period, is like Game of Thrones. And we're here in our favorite spot in Kaasinan. Ang dami ng tao. Sulod na lang here na, mami. Alcohol. Your puchi. Sini. And we're here. Baby. Say hi. Baby, say hi. Hi. Yaman sin. We'll buy something at Villahermosa Paligwan. And I need to finish this video para ma-enjoy na namin yung dagat. And the dog is watching. Tawagin ng dog. Tago. So, bibili kami ng something refreshment. Yung favorite ni Gwen na gin.
Wow! Favorite! Char!
Favorite ni mo gin, tapos Gatorade, juice, Sprite. Sao na niya? O kapalun sao na.
It's not my favorite.
Basta ako water at coffee lang ako. Alright, let's go. So, we're init, sinugbang. Where were we in our topic about Aguinaldo? The life of Aguinaldo is shrouded with a lot of controversies, no? Maraming controversies. Ang ibang historian kasi, para sa kanila, parang traitor si Aguinaldo. Parang, no? Quote unquote. I'm not saying traitor si Aguinaldo. Especially when he abandoned for the Katipuneros in the Biak na Bato Agreement. Then he came back because the Americans wanted him to come back in the Philippines to continue the revolution against the Spaniards. So palusot din yan ng Amerikano para hindi masyadong obvious yung plano nila to nasakupin yung Pilipinas. Parang legit yung pagsakop nila sa Pilipinas, kasi pinapalabas nila na tinutulungan nila ang Philippine revolutionaries to have a self-government. Why Jose Rizal became a national hero? Now, Jose Rizal actually became a national hero in the time of the Americans. If you read the article of Renato Constantino, Veneration Without Understanding, he said that Jose Rizal was an American-sponsored hero. The Americans wanted Jose Rizal because natatakot kasi yung mga Amerikano na baka gumaya ang mga Filipinos kay Andres Bonifacio na magsikan. If we compare Jose Rizal and Bonifacio, Rizal wanted Philippines to become a province of Spain. So parang ganun ba, na is for peaceful movement, propaganda movement lang, fighting your rights na through your writings, wala yung revolution, something like that. Now, the Americans were thinking na, again, baka gayahin ng mga Filipino si Andres Bonifacio, di ba? Di ba sa image ni Bonifacio parang matapang, nagdadala ng pistol, tapos si Jose Rizal nagdadala ng libro, no? Gusto nila yung mga Filipinos na gumaya kay Jose Rizal. Now, for some historians, sabi kasi nila, yung mga actions and some decisions of Jose Rizal is like not a hero, no? Hindi daw yung ginagawa ng isang quote-unquote hero. For them, Jose Rizal is an elite. Hindi daw siya nakaka-relate sa mga ordinaryong Filipino, ordinaryong masa, just like Andres Bonifacio. So, who is the true hero? It's debatable, no? If sino ang matatawag talaga ng national hero sa kanilang tatlo. It's a very, very long argument. But for me, they should be side by side, no? Walang mas hero, no? Wala namang level siguro kung paano maging hero. Walang basihan or wala sigurong measurement or level kung anong klase kang hero. Now, personally, if you ask me, who is the true hero? Now, if you're a parent working for your children, you are a hero to me. If you're a teacher, making modules, staying up late to make lessons, teaching your students, you are a hero to me. If you're a driver, na kahit umuulan, mainit, nagdra-drive pa rin, nagtatrabaho pa rin para sa kanilang pamilya, you are a hero to me. If you're a food panda, rider, or Grab, or delivery guy, na kahit pandemic, nagtatrabaho pa rin, you are a hero to me. If you're a politician, doing really good job, and really listening to the people, you are a hero for me. Or a doctor, a nurse, especially right now, there's a pandemic. Kahit matitigas ang ulo ng mga tao, they're still working. They're a hero to me. Iba-iba kasi tayo ng konsepto kung ano ang hero. Basta ang importante ay tumutulong tayo sa iba. Tinutulungan ang mga mas mahihirap. In the final note of the article of Renato Constantino, the Veneration Without Understanding, there was a statement there that I really love. He said, "The true hero is one with the masses. He does not exist above them." Hindi naman siguro kailangan ng superpowers para maging hero, or you're a genius to become a hero and do good deeds and help people, then you'll become a hero. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching right now, this is MoturimoPH. Please subscribe and share this to your friends. Thank you. Ciao. Abog.